What did you do to finally be able to get the hottest women? So, is there some kind of difference to be aware of between average women, as some people
Mm-hmm.
say, and super hot women?
There's when people talk about quote unquote super hot women, there's two different types of super hot women. There's like naturally smart and confident, beautiful, intelligent, well-adjusted women. Then there are these plastic, overcompensating makeup, low, ugh, not great, like plastic, too much makeup, fake boobs, a lot of cosmetics. There's that kind of hot, that sort of turbo hot. By the way, you still with me? Yeah, you're still with me. Good, good. So firstly, to get your quote unquote super hot, um, uh, plasticky types, you can imagine in Miami or Vegas or stuff like that. To get those kind of types, it's more intelligence about social circle game, career, wealth, abundance. But those kinds of girls are generally not genuinely beautiful. Usually they've got a face full of makeup to overcompensate for something. They've got really tight dresses and overdone hair to overcompensate for other things like that. But a lot of guys get turned on by that by social conditioning because that's what's promoted on page 3 of beauty magazines or whatever. So lifestyle, status, having fun, tables, turbo game, patience, willing to stay up all night, willing to get drunk, that kind of stuff. That I think that's what you're referencing when you ask the question. And I guess you need to have like a lot of social experience and be socially decisive and chat all night and kind of like promote a game to get those kinds of girls. But I don't think it's a great idea. I think they're kind of flimsy. It's not great. The second type, the really incredible, high quality, naturally beautiful women that you're referencing, um, there's the way to connect with those kind of people is to be equally as great yourself. So the good thing is with game and everything else like that, game and social status is there's really no faking it. You have to be a good person. You've got to be a person of strength, willing to put yourself out there and take risks, to create opportunities and have fun and appreciate other people around you. Really, kind of playing the role of leader to go first and then invite other people to come with you and encourage other people to be better versions of themselves, to forgive other people, be patient with other people, and always be thinking win-win for you to have fun and to include other people to have fun as well. So if you can imagine, in any community or society around the world, there's going to be these very intelligent, naturally beautiful girls who, if they put on incredible makeup and did their hair and had high heels and dresses, they're going to be stunning, right? More stunning than the fake types, the plasticky types. They're stunning, and usually they're well educated and they're really smart. But what they are going to want is a man who's popular, a man who, he's popular with his friends. He's a guy who enjoys being outgoing, learning something from everybody and sharing something from everybody. She's going to want him to be able to make her feel special, as in take the time to appreciate her, acknowledge where she's at, what's going on with her. A unique connection, which requires a bit of patience because the girl may put him to the test, asking things like, why me? Why am I special? You just want attention from every other girl. But that's part of the game, just to verify the authenticity of his interest in her, which is important. And then there's a third thing. I had a really good epiphany about this the other day. Where was it? It was called the Jonathan Epiphany. Basically, what women want. Where is it? No, probably lost it. Probably gone. Lost the. Where is this? It was a really good. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Got it. And this self-belief. Okay, the third thing is this 100% self-belief that you think I'm good enough as I am. There's nothing wrong with me. Life is good. I can relax. I can enjoy this moment. That's what you need to be. So how do you get there? There's a lot of social experience. Get your own issues out of the way. So when you're present in that moment with what you asked, a super hot, but authentically super pretty, like a really beautiful person, not just a beautiful look. a self-respecting, educated, pride and expression sort of woman, you've got your shit together, no issues. You appreciate everybody and you include everybody. So there's a sense of jealousy and a sense of popularity. And then when you do speak to that one girl who you're saying is super hot, that you can be appreciative, not just on the hot level, but what she's doing, what's going on in her life, the competitive environment in which she lives, be that school or friends or family or competition, whatever competition she's in. And then you can quote unquote get that girl, or at least get that girl's attention, and she's likely to respond to requests to hang out, go on dates, and then eventually lead to intimacy. So yeah, let me just summarize those three things. How to get the really hot girls, we had this. Have purity of confidence, right? So you don't doubt yourself, at least not in the dating game, or at least within reason. You're popular, as in you genuinely like everybody around you, or can see the good in everybody around you, both men and women. Then there's going to be a sense of jealousy and fear of loss, and also more power of attention. So if you're a popular person, your attention, when you give it to the girl, is going to be more powerful. And your ability to stop and really connect to that girl by taking the time to talk to her, appreciate her, see the best in her, rather than just valuing her for sexual reasons or to prove something to yourself. That's how to get them. It's pretty easy to do. Imagine you go to a party, you're happy in your own life, you're on a good trajectory, you acknowledge that to yourself because you wrote it in a journal, you see someone who's lovely, take genuine interest, be genuinely patient, but don't fixate on her because she might not be all that. Give everybody else a chance, and then give her extra chance, that kind of thing. The thing that most of you listeners, you don't have confidence because you doubt yourself, you're not willing to be friendly to other people because you don't like people, but variety is the spice of life, and just talking to other people is interesting. And when you do talk to that girl, be appreciative and empowering rather than using her as something to prove something to yourself. So you can see how so many guys get it wrong and how you could get it so right.
Yeah, great difference between materialism and genuine connection. So that's quite a contrast.